Hey, Ash.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Give me a sec. I forgot something. Is it
Happy
your birthday?
dear
Well, it's gotta be somebody's birthday.
master. Happy birthday to all.
Haven't heard it in a long time. Ah, okay. I got this chocolate. It's interesting because it has the number 64 on it. So it is Oro chocolate and it has 64% dark chocolate. So that was interesting. There we go. Get that out. Oop, dropped it. With the purest of sugars, I wouldn't be surprised. It's good. Chocolate is good for the heart. Dark chocolate is. It's the cocoa powder that's like an antioxidant, I think. But I know it's dark chocolate. Milk chocolate, white chocolate, not so much. Okay, I'm ready. Think. Hello. So I'll be using the VTuber model today. Again. As much as I would like to go into the summons right away, I had noticed as I was starting the stream that I had forgotten to open my lotto boxes for Christmas. So I need to do that. You ready for the polls? In a bit. Just give me a little bit. I totally forgot about opening the boxes. A good thing too, because there are like 2 days left. So I made it just in time. Ah, Nemo's. I kind of hate. I mean, I find that cute. Sure. I just kind of find it annoying that it takes up so much time of opening boxes. We have the best of luck opening Salter Surprise Chocolate. I hope so. Does Salter like dark chocolate? I'm assuming. So, what unit are you want to get? Going to get is the question. I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't prefer it. Yeah. She's a burger girl. Yep. That I know. Why I have, or I don't know if I still have it. It should be around here somewhere, maybe? No? Huh. I'll have to find that one of these days. Last box. Mm.
ここだ。アクセル全開。インド方面にターン。胴上げされる準備はいい？マスター。
Here's the Grail.
おめでとう。コングラチュレーションズ。よし、マリーンズ集合。胴上げを強化する。
マスターおめでとう。わっしょいわっしょい。
That's cute. I believe that only happened for this one, so I guess it's for the final prize. Okay, there we go, finally. I wish you could just open 100 right from the get-go. Like, from the start. Oh. I don't think that's ever happened before. Oh, I need to check my... Okay, so I still have a lot of space, so it's good. Start hearing multiple pings, that means it's gonna change the sprite. Or I guess when you change the sprite, you're gonna hear a bunch of pings. Oh, that didn't make pings? Okay, that's good. That one did. Azazel, good evening. Okay. But yeah, we'll be doing summons in a bit, not rushing into it. I'm hoping to get another copy of SALTER. My SALTER's currently NP2. But I'm not gonna go too crazy in the summons. Because we are expecting a Samurai Remnant collab event, so of course we'll have a banner. Question is like how many? This is the question. But I don't want to go too crazy on this banner. Okay, this is the last box. It's fine. I didn't really farm that much at this event, and like my CE drop luck was terrible as usual. Hey, there we go. Hmm. Need to double check Mary Anning. I should have time for an MP5. I just
まだ見ていく？うんうん、私も張り合いがあるってものさ。
Stop. That's enough. Okay. Ashinon. Current plan is to roll Melt on NA next month because you want her time for the Sea Monster Crisis. But this latest JP banner is so much more tempting. Do we have like bonus enhancements today?
ようこそ。
Do. Okay, so we'll go with that then. And like NA. Yeah, I was surprised that NA didn't get the Super Suck stuff. I mean, at least hopefully I can get one more copy so I can make this MLB. Arts Buster and P 40%. Yeah, so that would be 50%. Hopefully I'll be able to get that one more copy. Rins in New Year outfits. I hope it's a sign, because I don't know. Like I feel like we really need. Like I don't know. I want a new Rin face servant. I feel like it's way overdue at this point. Okay, that's I'm just doing a little bit of spring cleaning as well.
その代わり。
Alright, copy. Need one more. Hey, Super Sock, nice. Just get them out of the way for inventory. Those I can sell. Sell those. I feel like I really need a guide of like, or like which CEs to just get rid of. I'm like, I just want to get rid of all of these CEs. Hey Piro, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. How's it going? How was stream? Hope it was good. Happy New Year. And for those... Ooh, great success. Nice. Happy New Year to, if anybody I haven't greeted yet. Doing some spring cleaning up the CEs. So annoying when I'm only able to get 4 copies of a CE. I'd like a cup of Saber Altars, please. So would I. Alright. Just double check one more time.
神聖だ。時間は戻らないものだ。最終確認はしっかりしたかい？
Thank you, Himeis. Okay, that's fudge. And yeah, we're good, so I can burn him. What about Mary Anning? Yeah. Okay, so I can also burn all that. Finally, a Salter banner, and it's with Melt, another fan favorite. Like, I'm like glad on the combination of the banners because let's get the foes. Normally they don't really. I don't know. I feel like they don't really jive well. But I'm glad with this combination. No, burn, burn. I'm burning.
神聖ダヴィンチマナプリズムと交換？用意まだ見て時間は戻らないものだ。最終確認はしっかりしたかい？
What's next on our event schedule? For the NA server, we're getting the case files. So there is that, and then on the JP server, we should be getting a Samurai Remnant collab soon. But yeah, we have the Salter banner here. Oh, Coin Sky of Light is also right up with Elena. Now, I'll use the last paid Saint Quartz. Let's see. I still wasn't able to get Takeru. And I still haven't. Unfortunate. Oh well, it's fine. Anyways, so these are two characters that I really want. I don't have Melt yet, and I would like to get another copy of Salter, just because. And we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna go too crazy because I'm trying to save Saint Quartz for whatever collab that we might be getting. Collab banners, sorry, that we might be getting in a bit. So we'll see. Barbatos wants to go another round. Yeah, he ain't gonna be happy about it. Alright, so I'll do the usual. I'll do the tickets, and then we'll do a multi and see how that goes, I guess. Hoping for the best. Eggmeister, thank you. $9,000 pets. Alright, let's go. Give me the 5-star CE game. Come on. Oh! Gold! Ruler? Huh? What? Why? Why? It should have been Salter. Come on. I mean, I'll take it, sure. Ah. Okay, so that's a gold unit, so we do the Rule of Greed. Alright, let's go. Rider. Tamamo Arya. I'm hoping Tamamo Arya will be the like welfare. To steal, I mean borrow my luck, right? Sure. Turn gold. Dang it, Lancer 005 with the follow. Thank you. What's my catalyst? That is a good point. I have dark chocolate here. Be right back, dinner. Order a burger on my phone right now. Saber! Dang it! Didn't really expect Gil to be accident in ancient Japan. Ah, yeah. What are you doing here? Yeah. Nearest fluffy white thing. Other CE. Give me the... Okay, servant. Dang it, Ryder. Luvio, we all love you, but not right now. Yeah. Yeah. Ruler Gilgamesh anniversary servant. Maybe. But the thing is, like if you've seen his like, oh, that was a min roll. Ooh, that's painful. But if you've seen his like in game, like he pretty much just plays like, Archer, or well, he's a boss, so he's like kind of just like Archer. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they make him any different. Alright, back to the 7 tickets, I guess. We got 8 more tickets to go. Got a lot more important servants. Yeah. I would like a 5-star CE game. 5-star CE event. New Year's 5-star CE. Damn it. How do I feel after burning so many Saint Quartz for nothing? I've seen worse. I've had fairly good luck. Rolling for Salter, not really melt. I mean, if I get melt, great. But of course, my priority is definitely Salter. Gold again. Let's see. Saber! Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. Awesome. NP3. And now we go back to the rule of greed. Let's go. One more multi. Maybe one more? Maybe? Although I wouldn't want too many, because if I keep applying the rule of greed, I'm gonna end up running out of Saint Quartz. Anyone who's played FGO long enough has failed to get someone they want. Yep, definitely. Which Crony likes to be to espouse quite a bit. The 5-star CE. Come on. Damn it. Damn it. We don't skip multis around here. No, we don't. Yeah, finally! Oh, thank God! I'm not gonna get stuck with only freaking 4 CEs. Thank God. And CE spree, it is, and that's my 5th copy. Thank God.
Nuclear launch detected.
Hohenheim. Servant. Archer. Oh, I don't think I have her NP5 yet, so that's good. That's another copy. Great. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Okay, we gotta finish these 4 tickets. 4 tickets to go. New permanent 3-star. Yep. Romulus. Wonder how many Saint Quartz you'll get right before anniversary. I was gonna try to do it, but honestly, I'm lazy. When is the Annie? We're getting it probably the usual, which was July 4, or around that first week of July. I think this is ticket number 9. Okay, ticket number 10. Let's see. DC is also permanent? Yes. Servant, come on! Let's see some gold? No? Okay, never mind. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I'll do one last multi, but this is gonna be the last one. I'm happy with just getting that one copy of Salter, but if I can get Melt, it would be great. But yeah, let's go for one more, and then everything else will be saved for the upcoming banners, because we are expecting the Fate Samurai Remnant collab this January. So who knows how many new servants or Samurai Remnant servants we'll be getting, but anyways, here we go. This is the final one. 4-star CE. Archer. Rancer. The Armored. Bronze Link Manipulator. Oh, hey! For good measure, I'll take it. Servant. Rider. Bronze Snake Manipulator again? Really? Ah. Four-star CE again. Is that the last one? Yep, that was the last one. Okay, we're good. I'm happy.
レオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチの強化
Yeah, and my Salter is grailed to 100. Now I feel silly because the reason why she's NP2 is because I used the I used the SR selector on Salter. That's fine. I'm okay with it. NP3. You had some good luck out of the polls. Yeah, that was good. If I'm not gonna get the new anniversary saber, at least I'm gonna get the saber face. But then again, they're technically both saber face. At least I'm gonna get one of the saber faces. JP Salter's NP3. Yes. But yeah, I had no luck trying to get, what's his name? Takeru. Oh, wait. Before I forget, I believe there is...
もう終わりですか
this one?
こういう地味でコツコツ積み上げる
79, so that's
作業
like what, 35
私にとっては
million
日常
QP?
なので特別な感情は湧かないと思ったのですが、
35, no, like 37, I think.
はい、ネモから買ったネモ
39. My math is terrible.
なんちて
Want to make her 120 and maybe I'll roll that banner. The problem with trying to get a 4-star to get to 120 is the amount of copies you need to go.
ようこそレオナルド
Well, but then again, like I could get her to 120 if she is NP5, but that's assuming I didn't unlock her pen skill. But the thing is, I unlocked her pen skill, so I would need another 3 copies. So that would be NP. NP8? No, sorry. Yeah, NP8. If I wanted to. Although I have enough servant coins for double X, so there is that. But right now I am busy working on Morgan. She is currently 112. I made her go to 110. The reason why I have not continued progressing is because I have gone through quite a bit of my EXP, or not EXP, but Embers. So yeah, I'm not going too crazy on trying to get them yet. I've gone through a lot of my 5-star Embers, so most of the Embers I have are 4 stars. Although I do have, like, let's see, how many 5-star Embers do I still have? So that's 1, 2, 3, 60, 460, 510, 610, 710, 760, 810, 850, 880, 980, 1080. Yeah, 1080 5-star Embers, and I do have the ones in the second archive, so I think I have enough 5-star Embers. Yeah, I think I should have enough. Yeah, but like I don't want to go too crazy. Does she get banner? So Morgan in the NA server will get a banner in March, and she will also get a banner in November. So you can kind of play around with, like, depending on like how many Saint Quartz you have by the time her banner drops. So you can summon before anniversary, or what is it, after the collab event, or you could summon after summer but before 6.5, right? Yeah, something like that. But yeah, Morgan does return quite often. I believe also Caster Artoria will have the same banners, or same time period of banners. So yeah. Okay, where is that image again? Oh well, anyways, I'll find it eventually. I was thinking of going over the banners again. I'll try not to make this last too long as I did before. I wasn't like I had recorded this before, or at least I just went over this. Wait. Okay, so this is the list of banners that we are getting for this year on the NA server. I had actually gone through this before, but like because of the recording did not was not unfortunately the recording did not work properly. So this is a splash image of the banners made by Iris Wizard on Discord. Or wait, let me just block myself. You can see here at the bottom right, or Arson Department, where I got the image from. Now, this year, like if I'm gonna compare this banner, this year compare it to next year, I feel like next year is a more stacked year in terms of new servants. But like this year, I mean, you do get quite a number of banners, and we'll probably also be getting banners that are not here on this list, because this list is based on what was released on the JP server. But with what's been happening, it feels like the NA server does tend to release a few more banners than what was originally done in JP. But like for me personally, like this year, I'll be spending most of this year saving up for the banner in 2025, pretty much. But like I can go through like each of them one by one real quick. So of course, right now we currently have the New Year's banner with Koyanskaya of Dark, and then I believe, if not tomorrow, but in a few more days, we will be getting the Koyanskaya of Light banner. If you're on the fence of choosing which of these two to summon for, I would recommend probably prioritizing Koyanskaya of Light. Koyanskaya of Dark is not a bad unit. It's just that Koyanskaya of Light is more versatile in the way for Buster comps, honestly. And then in a few days, we will be getting the Case Files rerun, or the Reigns Case Files rerun. And then we will be having the new 4-star Pretender, Hephaestion, or as people like to call her, Faker, because if you have seen the anime, you know why. As a Pretender unit, she's a really good unit to get, but she does get added to the permanent pool, so she can spook you in the future. But like her kit is insane. She has like an 80% charge, and then she has a skill which makes her do effective damage against casters. So very powerful unit. I was lucky enough to get NP2 of her, and she has gotten me through quite a lot of content that needed damage against casters. NP1, I feel that there might be situations where if you're facing off against like an assassin enemy or challenge content, at NP1 you might be lacking damage. Although you can always circumvent that if you do have Oberon. But still, I feel Hephaestion is a very solid unit. And of course, Reigns, a solid support unit. Of course, not as prevalent in a lot of today's meta, but still a very good support unit to have, regardless. And then, of course, for the rest of January, it's pretty much rerun banners. We have the Arjuna Karna duo, Dante's Nightingale duo. If you know why it's a duo, they're a duo, that's because of FGO story. Then, of course, we have Ereshkigal and Ishtar. I believe I am very happy with this banner because this is one of the few banners where Ereshkigal does not have a 4-star Lancer that's on raid up with her. Because almost all of the other banners, she has a 4-star Lancer. So whenever you roll on Ereshkigal banners, you might end up getting spooked by a 4-star Lancer. So I believe, like, if you're gonna roll for Ereshkigal, this is one of the few banners where she doesn't have a 4-star with her. If I recall correctly, I could be wrong. And then we have Valentine's. So pretty much, all of the Valentine's units get a rerun, but like it would be best if you could Bazette is a very interesting unit because her gameplay is very different from everyone else. In a sense that she is like, I mean, I cannot say like she's the first counter unit, but like I would say she is the first proper, I guess, counter unit. Like her kit works well as a counter unit because a lot of times the other ones, the angry mango doesn't really it doesn't work well as a. But anyways, so if there's like this would probably be, aside from, of course, like in terms of new units, like I would recommend Hephaestion, Dark Coin, and Skya. Bazette is also another unit I would recommend. Just for the uniqueness of her kit. While she won't be... I mean, you can kind of do the whole 3-turn farming with Bazette, but I feel like she's definitely best suited for like challenge content because of the way her counter works. Doing 3-turn farming with Bazette can be done, but it takes longer since a lot of it is dependent on the enemy action. There is that. I won't go through too many of the rerun banners. I'll just go through them briefly, but I won't really focus too much on the character, like the rerun characters. I'll be focusing mostly on the new characters. I remember this banner. This banner is probably one of my favorite ones, even though I did not get Melt or King Protea, is because this was a banner where you had 3 alter egos on raid up, and if you search for that term on my YouTube channel, that is my highest viewed clip on my YouTube channel. You'll see why. Anyways, so and then March is pretty much when the whole Road to 7 campaign starts. So basically, we go through each of the Lost Belts banners. But we start out with the Arjuna banner, which is the Chaldea Boys Collection banner. This was kind of important in JP because this was like the first Arjuna banner after like 3 years. But in NA, we had a banner of him recently, so the impact is not as big. But like at the time with JP, it was kind of a big deal because of how long it took took JP to rerun a banner of Arjuna. You don't have Merlin yet. I mean, I would recommend Merlin. He's still really good, and a lot of people say he needs a buff, but I honestly think that he is good as is. But if he gets a buff, sure, whatever. But like, he is still a solid unit especially for challenge content. You could kind of say that he did get a buff in the form of a different unit in summer, but we'll get to that later, I guess. You still don't have Scotty. Scotty is a solid support unit, so there is that. This is the Lost Belt 2 Road to 7 campaign banner, and that pretty much ends March. Now in April is the I'm trying to remember if this is the Tesla Fest or not. It might be. No. Sorry, Tesla Fest was here. That's why he's there. I forget the reason why we have Morgan on Raid Up, but so if you don't have Morgan yet, oh, sorry, another new unit before I get to Morgan. Another new unit we get are the Trung sisters. They are a single target arts. So think of them kind of like Dioscuri. If you already have Dioscuri, or if you play them, they kind of have similar kits. But the difference is, I guess I would say, well, Dioscuri is more on quick and arts, or arts and quick, more like. The Trung sisters are kind of more on arts and buster. So their NP is a single target arts NP. They are a pretty good unit, but like if you compare them to a lot of other units, there are some pros and cons that definitely differentiate them. But for me personally, I will be rolling on this banner. And then we get Morgan Raid Up. I'm still debating. It will depend on, because like right now I have Morgan NP2. I do want more copies of her, but there will be another banner of Morgan later in the year. So it's really up to you on how many Saint Quartz you have at this point, and like the servants that you're rolling for. Maybe you can roll for Morgan at this banner, or you can wait like half a year later where Morgan gets another Raid Up. So Morgan is a very powerful 5-star berserker, does AoE NP damage, so she's very good with farming, and also is one of the main components to the Immortal comp. So a very versatile unit, and I definitely want to get more copies of her. But it will depend if I will summon for her in April or later in the year, depending on how many Saint Quartz I have saved up by this point in time. Now we go over to the second half of April, and this is where we have our collab event with the Rio campaign, and we get Super Bunyan and Daikokten. I feel like they kind of, honestly, like Bunyan, I feel like just didn't get enough differentiation to make her stand out. Especially when you consider that, like, she's basically, like, in her final ascension, she's basically 3 characters in one. But yeah, like, she is a single target alter ego, I believe. And she doesn't really stand out, unfortunately. But, you know, if you are familiar with the 1-star berserker Bunyan, then maybe you might enjoy her as her kit as a character. They have the same, their NPs are almost the same amount of time, and Bunyan has one of the shortest NPs, so it's interesting in that way where they still kept her NP time. Daikokten is a 4-star quick unit, kind of a quick support unit in the vein of Scotty, but they're just a budget version. Oh man, I want this download campaign so bad because on NA I still don't have a Jolter. I tried to get her on the GSSR, but unfortunately I failed. So I am looking forward to this download campaign. But also on this download campaign is Caster Artoria, and of course, by now, or well, I guess if you've been playing the game for quite a bit, Caster Artoria is a very good unit to have for pretty much the Immortal comp and arts farming in general. So if you still don't have her, now's a good time to get her, or you could wait till after anniversary or later in the year, around the same time as the Morgan banner also dropping. So there's a lot of opportunity to get her. So it really depends on whether you want to summon for her at this point in time, which is in May, or later in the year. But yeah, for this period of time, my goal here is Jolter. Constantine, I forget what's, like, Constantine is the pre-campaign banner for Lost Belt 6.5. Constantine, he's kind of like a defensive unit. But the thing is, a lot of I don't know if this is, like, I feel like Constantine's kit is just contradictory. So like his NP does not work well with his skills, and his skills does not work with his NP. That's how I feel about his kit. But then again, like I don't have him, so I never really used him. But like when I was reading his kit, I just felt like it was all over the place. Yeah, bread. Yeah, pretty much. It just feels all over the place. But like, if you do get to use him, he basically can tank hits without getting any damage because of the amount of defense up that he has. And then we get a rerun of the Tunguska banner, basically. I believe the reason why we get the rerun is because this is when it gets introduced as a main interlude in the game. The Tunguska story gets introduced as a main interlude, but like there are no raids you have to go through. Maybe the final assaults you'll have to go through on the main interlude. So there is that. And then in June is when we have LB 6.5, which is the Trom Lost Belt. And we get a whole bunch of characters. So we basically get the Knights of Charlemagne, or Charlemagne himself, and of course Roland, who is a Knight of Charlemagne. And then we have Kriemhild, the spouse, wife, lover Siegfried, right? Brain? Yes. And then we have Ruler Moriarty. And then Don Quixote. And then I forget this guy's name, but he's basically like the leader of the Yellow Turban Rebellion. So if you're familiar with the Warring Three States, that's this guy. Now, as for their kits, Charlemagne's kit is a quick AoE servant. So if you're familiar with Okita Alter Summer, his kit is kind of similar to her. Although I would say that while they are similar to each other, I feel like Charlemagne's is more oriented towards challenge content because he's more of reducing quick resistance, while Okita Alter Summer is applies quick buffs to herself whenever they NP. So Charlemagne can't carry over to the next turn the buffs, while Okita Alter kind of does. How will Grimhill react to smaller C? Actually, I don't know. I haven't really seen their interactions. I haven't been able to get her in JP. Grimhild, 4-star Berserker. But yeah, I'm not very familiar with her kit. But I believe she does very well in certain situations. Now for Moriarty, Moriarty is an AoE NP arts ruler. So in terms of neutral farming, I don't know. I think he's a solid unit. But a lot of people have compared him to other neutral arts units like Kama, like Summer Kama or Space Ishtar. So it really depends on. I feel like it's more on like certain situations or certain times, like with regarding their own niches. on whether you would use Moriarty over Kama and Space Ishtar, but I feel like most of the time you'll be running like Kama if the enemy is able to be afflicted by the charm, or Space Ishtar in general being able to change her NP at any point in time. So that kind of puts Moriarty in a odd spot. And of course, you know, waifu versus husbando, so it's really more of a choice. I would say though, I do like Moriarty's animations. They make him more in line with like I like how the like he's more in line with Sherlock, when the previous Moriarty is way older than this Sherlock. So anyways, now as for Don Quixote and the Yellow Turban guy, the Yellow Turban guy is more on changing the fields. Like his skills basically change the fields to different types. And Don Quixote, unfortunately, I don't remember what his kit is. And then, so that's early June, so we have Lost Belt 6.5. And then we have, like, the Grail Front. And this Grail Front features BB. This is, like, the first Grail Front that has a story. So we have BB and Ganesha or Jinako on Raid Up. And then we have, I forget what the name of this event is, but like it's basically event like a dog. Like if you're if you want to see an event all about dogs, then this is pretty much that event. Here we have Bakin. She is a what is she? Arts ruler. So if you compare her to Odysseus and Da Vinci Rider, I would say, like, how I always compared it is that Bakin is kind of like in the middle ground. Like if you would say Odysseus has higher damage, and then Da Vinci has better support and looping capabilities, or consistent loop with Da Vinci. Bakin is kind of in the middle between the two. And then the second part of that event goes over onto July, and then we have a permanent unit. His name is Tametomo, right? He's basically a AOE Buster Archer. He has a potential to do insane amounts of damage, but the thing is, Ishtar and Gilgamesh end up getting, Gilgamesh especially ends up getting a buff where he's just over any of the other Buster Archers. So if you already have Gilgamesh, Tametomo is permanent, so don't really have to go out of your way to roll for him, since he is permanent. He may spook you in a future banner, so there is that. And then we're going towards we're going towards the heavy summoning season of the year, which is usually around July, August. Now, as for NA, we're not exactly sure what the order events will be, because normally we have our anniversary in July. So these banners may end up being moved around a little bit. But basically, over here, we have I forget what's the reason for the Kama banner. There's a reason, I can't forget, but I'm sure it explains it here, but I can't remember what that is. I think it, or maybe it might be the Oku being added as interlude. I forget. Anyways, but the important one is this banner. I believe this is like the first time this has happened, but this is like the time when we do not get a summer event rerun. So that was like the first time that has ever happened, I believe. Yeah, because that's the Da Vinci time where we never got a rerun for the summer event, and those who don't have Summer Da Vinci ruler would have to wait until she's released in the evocation to be able to get her. But what's crazy about this, especially for me being a Saberface lover, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Saberfaces on Raid Up. So this is basically the pre-summer campaign banner. So it features pretty much the Saberfaces from throughout the years. So that's it's a very tempting banner to roll on. Oh boy. And then so yeah, we're not really sure when we'll get this banner, but I'm assuming we're going to be getting it before anniversary, because our anniversary should be around July, like the first week of July. And we can see here we have our anniversary unit, which was kind of a surprise, but also kind of I'm not sure if expected is the right word. But here we have Archetype Earth, or as everyone else likes to call her, Arcuid, which is pretty much obvious on with what this character references. So if you're familiar with Tsukihime, then you know who this character is. She was basically the anniversary unit we get. And if there is a servant I would recommend rolling for multiple copies of, it would be Arcuid. She is a Moon Cancer. She has a 100% charge on her skill, so she basically can go full charge, and if you add her to the Koyanskaya system, she basically can charge herself twice to full. Now the concern is that while her kit her kit is a really good kit, the problem with her Noble Phantasm is it does lack that punch it needs. Even though you can equip her with Black Grail, and she can 3-turn loop with Black Grail, the concern is the amount of damage she does. So hence that would be one reason why you would get more NP level copies of Arcuid. But like for me, I do have her NP 1. And I've made the most of it, but yeah, I could see there have been certain situations where I would wish that she was at a higher NP level, but still a very solid unit. So for 3-turn farming or certain challenge situations, but you know, with her being a Moon Cancer, she will mostly be doing neutral damage. And then, of course, we have the GSSR banner for the anniversary. I'll probably make a more detailed video on this banner, of course, once it gets closer to the NA later this year on NA. And then after anniversary, we should get summer. We get a lot of banners for summer, for the summer proper. First up, that's of key note, is Lady Avalon. So Lady Avalon, she is essentially an arts version of Merlin. She does have some differences in her kit, especially with the way that one, she starts with a 20% charge right off the bat when she enters battle. So if you have that and unlock her append skill for mana loading, she can already start with 40% charge just from that. And then every turn she has a 5% charge just from her passives. So that's her kit. Pretty much Merlin, but arts version. Just think of it that way. So I would recommend to roll for her if you do not have Merlin. She works well with the Immortal comp, especially if you're going to be focusing on arts version of the Immortal comp. And then some would say that getting more NP copies of her would be nice, because when you get more NP copies of her, whenever she does her NP, the NP level affects the amount of NP charge per turn that is buffed to the party. So having her at higher NP levels would make it so that you're able to get NP charge quickly. But the thing is, I have her NP 1, and that has gotten me through quite a lot of challenge content as NP 1. So this is where, as like certain situations where like some servants can provide more bang for your buck at higher NP levels, sure, but she's fine at NP 1. Oops. Then of course we have our other two summer units. So Summer Ibuki, she is basically an upgraded. Unfortunately, I would say she pretty much power creeped Summer Musashi. Sure, Summer Musashi has some situations where she can still, she's able to still 3-turn arts farm quite consistently, but Ibuki has charge. She has I forget, chat. Is it buff removal or invuln pierce or on her NP? So that makes her more consistent with looping, if ever. So she is a solid unit to summon for on the summer. And if you're familiar with our summer banners, normally we have 2 5-stars summer servants on Raid Up. This was the first time where they had 3 5-star units on Raid Up for summer. So here we have Summer Scotty. Pretty much, if you're familiar with Scotty Caster's kit, Summer Scotty's skill set is almost the same. It's just that instead of defense down, she has an attack buff, and she also buffs Buster cards on her quick skill. So pretty much similar. And the thing is, at least this Scotty has an NP, unlike her caster counterpart. So I'm just kidding. But basically, if you're familiar with the double Scotty meme or double Scotty farming, now we have triple Scotty farming. There's just that. Food for thought. And then for the 4-star units for summer, I mean, you have Gareth, Eris Avenger, and then Wu Zetian summer. Among the 4-stars, I feel like Eris has had content where she definitely would excel on specific challenge content. As for the other two, I've rarely had situations where I would use them, because, like, for example, Gareth's kit is very similar to Gawain's kit, but if you already have Gawain, or if you have other Buster Saber units, usually you'd prefer to go to your already existing Buster units. So, but with like Eris, she has damage niche. Sorry if I can't remember it. She's one of the servants to elude me from summer. I pretty much got everybody in this summer except for Eris and Summer Scotty. So, but like the only units that I've used is Lady Avalon and Summer Ibuki. I wish I got Summer Eris, because like I was seeing in like certain challenge quests or 90++ nodes where Eris would be beneficial to have. As for Wu Caster, yeah, I haven't really seen. She is a Buster AoE unit, but I have rarely seen any situation where I would need to use her. Not I'm saying that she has a bad kit, but like I'm just like saying that there hasn't been a time where like I would like go out of my way to try to look for her. And then yes, we have the rerun for the summer banners for Okita Alter Summer and Kama Summer. So Kama Avenger. So if you weren't able to get her last year, you have another chance, or get them last year, you have another chance. They do have a rerun banner. What's this? Melty. Okay. So I don't know if we will still get this banner, but this is basically a rate-up banner for OG Artoria and then a bunch of MASH CEs. Because this was, I believe, when MASH was added to Melty Blood as a DLC character. So I believe we already got this banner on NA, so I don't know, like as part of like the Evo fighting campaign. So I don't know if they will give this banner to us again. And then we have download campaigns. So I forget what if there's a theme for this banner, but I can't remember. But basically, we get two banners for this download campaign. So here we get a bunch of rotating servants, and we get a bunch of new CEs. So there is that. And then we also get, well, it's not really a we get Space Ishtar on Raid Up again, but like basically the banner is like Saber Wars 2 banner rerun, but it's not really. It's a download campaign banner. Okay. So for September, we get we're continuing the Road to 7 campaign. So here we have Lost Belt 4. So a bunch of the servants that are part of the story in Lost Belt 4 will be on Raid Up here. So Arjuna gets another Raid Up. Surprise. And then after that, we get the Guda Guda event. So of course, Guda servants are on Raid Up. So we have the new quick 5-star Berserker, Sen. I honestly can't remember his kit, but unfortunately, I feel like honestly, I don't really know if this guy is any good, honestly. Like, I feel like he was kind of forgotten, or like I rarely see anybody really mention him. If anything, a lot of people definitely focused on Sen. She is a 5-star quick Berserker, and she is able to loop, I believe, 3-turn loop from 0 with Black Grail. So a very powerful unit. Of course, for me, I wasn't able to get her, but the reason for that is because at this point, I was already at NP3 Morgan, and also because I pretty much spent all of my money, all of my Saint Quartz on Summer. So at this point, I was busy trying to rebuild my Saint Quartz stock again, so I couldn't really summon on any of the Guda units. So this might happen to you, unless of course you have better luck than me, which is good. So Sen is a good unit. Then of course we have rerun units. So you have Mount Nobu, Ryoma, Hijikata, Himiko, the 2 Okitas, Okuni, to name the 5 stars. Then we have the 4 stars with Summer Okita, Nobu Summer, FGO Virgil. I keep forgetting his name. And then the only 3-star on rate up is Mori. I believe Nobukatsu will be added to the friend point summon again per usual. So there is that if you still haven't gotten Nobukatsu. And then so this is the Lost Belt 5 Atlantis Road to 7 banner. Then of course we have Road to 7 Olympus banner. I forgot what this event is about, but we basically have a new AoE Quick Assassin and a new 4-star Lancer. Unfortunately, I didn't really I was still in save mode, so I didn't really try to look at these characters' kits. But I've heard quite a few good things about the Quick Assassin, but again, I'm not very familiar with her kit, unfortunately. And then we have let's see, Jack Demolay, Taigong Wang, Shikibu, say rate up reruns. And then we have Van Gogh, Nemo, and then another Jolter banner. So at this point, there are 2 Jolter banners for me to roll on. So we have the 25 million the download campaign, and then another one here. I forget what the reason for this banner is. So she still eludes me in the English server. So depending on how it goes, at least I have another chance to try to get Jolter. Road to 7. Not sure. Could be, maybe. Nah, I don't think that's the Road to 7, because the Road to 7 is in November, which is why there's another banner for Morgan. There's a lot of banners in November, but half of them are because of Morgan Fest, I believe. That's the reason why there's a Morgan banner, because of Morgan Fest. And then there is Lost Belt set Road to 7, Lost Belt 6 banner. And then we have a bunch of rerun banners with like the Knights of Charlemagne banner. This is I forget. This is the Morgan Fest. Sorry, like all of this is pretty much the Morgan Fest banner. The new unit here would be Britomat, or what a lot of people like to say. She's kind of like Bradamante 2.0. She is a quick NP, quick AoE Lancer. So yeah, her kit kind of similar to Bradamante. That's why the joke is like she's Bradamante 2.0, and also because of the angles on the Saint Graph. But anyways, then speaking of Bradamante, so the Knights of Charlemagne get a rerun. And of course, Bradamante is there. I believe this is also the patch where she gets a buff as well. And then if you still weren't able to get Castor Artoria earlier in the year, Castor Artoria gets another rate up, along with Da Vinci. If at this point I still haven't gotten Da Vinci, I might roll on this banner for Da Vinci. I don't have her. And then, also, Britomat is pretty much the last new unit that we get for the year. After her, there are no other new units, so a lot of the banners are mostly just reruns. But not saying that it's all bad. This is also when the final Lost Belt Road to Lost Belt 6 banner is released, so you get Muramasa, Melisande, and Oberon. So this is like the only other time we get a banner for Oberon aside from the GSSRs. So that was how many? I think that was 18 months away. So yeah, that's pretty so later in December this year, if you still don't have Oberon, that's his next banner that he will be on Raid Up. And then we have another Melty Blood banner. This is when Ushi Wakamaru gets added as a DLC character. And then this is I don't know if we will still get this banner because I believe this was already given to us. So it's basically Fate Extra Last Encore, where the animation gets their Blu-ray release. And then we end the year with Koyanskaya and Moriarty Ruler reruns. Yeah, that's a quick overview of the banners that we are getting this year. But if you're trying to choose which servants to prioritize this year, I'm gonna try to release this video by today, but I would say the servants that you might want to prioritize. So we have Koyanskaya that will be releasing in a few days. Bazette. So for this one, you have a choice for Morgan and where's Castor Artoria? It should be here. So for Morgan and Castor Artoria, it's really up to you, but maybe you could summon them on earlier this year or later in the year. So at least you have two different opportunities to summon for them, because the important one is basically gonna be July and August, because that's our anniversary / summer season, and there are gonna be a lot of banners that you could roll on. But if I were to say to prioritize, you would prioritize Arcuid and the other support units, Lady Avalon and Summer Scotty. So those would be the units I would say to prioritize for this year. Of course, it's really, end of the day, it's really up to you on what banners that you will roll for. Now, if you're thinking, oh, this is still too many servants, you want to save up more, so that you can get that guaranteed. In case you don't know, depending on how many servants you have, you could get a huge influx of Saint Quartz in Anniversary, but I'll probably go over that in another video. But basically, depending on how many servants you have at max Ascension or Final Ascension, you multiply that number by 3. That's the number of Saint Quartz you get at minimum, maybe, during Anniversary. So for me, I think I have about 200 servants that are at maybe about 250 servants that are at max Ascension. So I would probably expect about 700 to 750 Saint Quartz, maybe. I'll have to double check my numbers, but you do get quite a huge influx of Saint Quartz at this time of year. But just to say, if if there are if you want to reduce the number of servants to prioritize for this year, if you want to whittle this number down even more, I would say prioritize the July-August season. So that would be Arcuid, Lady Avalon, and Summer Scotty. those would be the three I would say to prioritize, because Lady Avalon and Summer Scotty are very solid support units, and then Summer Scotty and Arcuid are very good also in farming. But like, if you are gonna roll for Arcuid, I would say like if you don't mind getting more than one copy of her, I would say probably try to get her NP2 at least. If you want more consistency with her being able to farm and for the amount of damage she can do. Because there have been some times where, like, I would just tell to myself, I should have gotten her NP2. But, like, you know, it's not essential. But, you know, if you want consistency, having her NP2 would be better. But then again, I would always say having one copy of a character is usually enough. But, yeah, it's more of, like, if you want consistency with farming, having Arcuid at higher NP levels would be recommended. But yeah, I hope you guys found that informative. I'll be putting this on the YouTube channel. Hopefully it recorded properly this time. Hopefully. I had done this earlier in December, but that didn't go very well. But yeah, if there are certain servants that you are looking forward to, and like, you know, I'm doing this a lot through memory. I probably should have reviewed first, but, you know, if there are certain servants that I may have gotten mistakes, you know, feel free to leave it in the comment. I'll probably pin it if ever I made a mistake. But, you know, with regards to summoning for servants, it's really up to you at the end. Yeah, I wish you good luck with your 2024 summons. All right? Yeah, till the next YouTube video. Bye! Okay, there we go. But yeah, like, for me personally, chat. For me personally, like right now, I am thinking Bazette. Now for the Arcuid, and then Scotty and Lady Avalon. That's pretty much who I'm summoning for. And then depending on how it gets towards the end of the year, like how many Saint Quartz I have after this point, I'm gonna be rolling for Jolter Morgan. Additionally, that's me personally. Like the reason, like I still haven't gotten Jolter, and then for Morgan, I do kind of want to get her to be at least NP3. I have her at NP3. Does the one servant have the same NP angles as Bradamante? Kind of. Gonna have a rough time. Oh yes. Oh shoot. Wait, why did it disappear? Yeah, I forgot this banner. This one is gonna be kind of rough. But like, it's not really a priority for me. Like, I mean, if I'm able to get Bunny Artoria NP5, who's currently now NP4, but I guess I can hold off. We'll see. We'll see if I'm able to resist temptation. I kind of do want at least one more NP copy of Archer Artoria, and maybe be able to get Jean Archer. I don't have her yet, but we'll see. If anything, I'm not really trying to prioritize John Archer. It's because I feel like I would want to prioritize Durga, who will be releasing next year. There's also Ryder Mordred, so there is that. So, and then with Arcuid, I am gonna try to get her NP2. Although if I only get one copy of her, that's fine. I will be happy with one NP1 copy. But like, yeah, there was quite a number of 90++ nodes or 90 plus nodes where I was trying to farm with Arcoid, but yeah, there would be situations where I wish she was NP2. And then we'll eventually go over GSSR. This is gonna be hard. If I recall, I think this was the banner I got Oberon in. I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check. Because I can't remember if it was in this GSSR that we just recently had is where I got Oberon, or if it was this anniversary, the anniversary GSSR where I got Oberon. So. Still waiting for the eventual rerun banners for Arc and Draco. That's the thing. Arcoid, normally, with anniversaries, they usually have the previous anniversary servants on the anniversary. So like Koyanskaya of Light, she is on. She gets a rate up, I believe, in this anniversary. But Arcoid doesn't get a rerun next year. Strangely enough. So I guess we'll have to see how they will go about it. When will we get another banner for Arcoid on the JP server? The odd thing is like for 2 GSSRs, Draco has not appeared. And I'm like, why? But yeah, so basically in 2025, like Draco, it will be something I will want to prioritize because she doesn't get a rerun. I know why. Yeah, I mean I know why, but like I wonder if like that's the actual reason. Surely it's lore-rated and not cause the devs want to bump up Destiny order values. Yeah, I'm so funny Merkava, thank you for the follow. But yeah, like the only other banner after Draco's initial FGO Arcade collab banner was the Destiny Order banner. The Destiny Order banner is essentially a GSSR, but it costs 30 Saint Quartz, and then you can choose 9 servants to summon from the entire pool of servants. So basically each class you can pick 1 servant, and then the extra class has 1 slot, 2 slots. So extra class 1, extra class 2. And then Draco, I believe, is in extra class 1. No, or is it extra class 2? Well, either way, Draco is on that banner. So, but the thing is, that's the only other banner that she has been on. So we'll have to see if they ever decide to do a rerun for Draco anytime soon. I just hope it's not a Arjuna Alter situation where he got a rerun after 3 years. That's not a good thing. DW's attitude with Gajuna and Squirtoria is just... Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Squirtoria also didn't get a rerun for like the longest time, and she finally got one here. But you could also say the same for Maid Alter, and a lot of the other summer units also didn't get a rerun after a while. Ah, I forgot. I still don't have Summer Okita Alter, I wasn't able to get her NNA. I basically got everybody else, except Salter. Sorry, not Salter. Okita Alter Summer. She's the only one I was not able to get last year, so I might try to get her, maybe. But that'll depend on how much I'm able to save up. Spending Saint Quartz on Bazette, and hopefully you'll have enough for Arc. I would say that if you spend all your Saint Quartz on Bazette, and then you're able to save everything until anniversary. And by the way, this anniversary is going to be like early July. This anniversary was late July. I would say you would have enough for 2 pities. But then again, the 1 pity would depend on how many servants you currently have at Final Ascension. You know, that's actually something I probably want to check. How many... Oh, I don't have it open. How many servants do I actually have that are at Final Ascension? Because, like, if you want to know how many Saint Quartz you get during Anniversary, it's basically number of servants you have times, at Final Ascension, times 3. I mean, you know, give or take, like, maybe, do not include any of the welfares. They do not count. And then times 3. And that's the minimum amount of Saint Quartz you'll get at Anniversary. Because we also get, like, login rewards, which is, like, about, like, I think 120 Saint Quartz from login rewards. Which also has, like, a bunch of summon tickets. So there's a lot of, you can get quite a lot of currency, which would make you close enough to 1 pity just from Anniversary. Oh, we're getting more Saint Quartz when Type Earth is out? Yep. In the count last year, and the only person that's max Ascension is your Mordred. However, all the count, it was more than 1. You'll have enough. I mean, like, even if you, like, you still have quite a lot of time that you can level up servants. You just need to get them to Final Ascension. You don't have to get them to max level. You just have to be sure you unlock the max Ascension. So, like, for example, wait, let's see. Do I have a servant that I can demonstrate? Switch screen. Okay, let's level up a servant. See, anybody that I haven't max ascended yet for demonstration purposes. Although I think I've max leveled most of my servants. There's red hair, but that's, we'll see. I need a servant at 3, essential level 3. I need to level up the new archer. I gotta have one. I guess not. But essentially, whenever you max ascend a unit, it will give you a prompt that will show you that you get 3 Saint Quartz. You know what? Let's do it with Jack. Might as well. I mean, it would have been easier to do it with a lower rarity unit, but I figured, might as well. I've been meaning to do it for like the longest time. Hey, super suck, nice. So here, you can see here, they added this. And basically, for every Ascension, you now get Pure Prisms, but it's the Final Ascension that's important. So for those who don't know, that's how you'll also be able to get Pure Prisms. That will also be rewarded retroactively. It will be sent to your gift box when they implement this system. So level 80, then another Pure Prism. Danzo? Oh, wait, I didn't see him. But yeah, probably Danzo might have been better. Anyways. So, we'll ascend her. Okay, so you can see here now at the final ascension, the reward will now be a Saint Quartz, 3 pieces of Saint Quartz. So what you could do is like if you're looking now at your account now, you can count like the number of servants you have minus the welfares, or do not count the welfares, and then multiply that number by 3. That's how many Saint Quartz you'll get from that this anniversary. So at least you could say that's like the minimum amount that you can get from that. Okay, let me switch screen here. Let's see, how many Saint Quartz will I get from my I have 449. Wait, does that? No, that's not 449. So let's see. I believe most of my servants will be final ascended. Yeah. Well, I mean, even if not, I could just like eventually count it. So that's let's see. That's 8. Oh my God, it's gonna be hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29. I'll minus it later. 29, 30, 31. Wait, let me get my calculator. I know, I see the duplicates. Don't worry. I'm just... so that my math doesn't go all crazy. So that's 31 times 8. That'll be 248. So let's see. 248 minus 1. I can get rid of the duplicate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Because of the oh, there I have to work on Mori and Asclepius. And so now for the welfares, Nobukatsu is 1. Wait, 10, 11. Welfares. Okay, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 with Ranmaru, 17 with Da Vinci. Chacha is 18, Jolter is 19, Shiki is 20, Summer Skasaha is 21, Gray is 22. Elizabeth Caster, 23. Iris Veal, 24. Sieg, 25. Martha Summer and Martha Christmas, 26. Salter, 27. Summer Ishtar, 28. Ryoma, 29. Habitrot is 30. John Dark Alter Santa Lily, that's 33. 34, 35, 36, Umarin, Chloe, 38, Santa Nightingale, 39. Oh, that's a lot more than I expected. Saber Lily, 40. Brave, 41. Hokusai, 42. Santa Karna, 43. That's 43. So that's 248 minus 43. That is 205. So 205 times 3, that is 615 Saint Quartz. Alright. Kets? Oh yeah, I counted Kets, but I just didn't mention it out loud. But yeah, so I would get 615 Saint Quartz on anniversary just from this. So yeah, it's a lot. And then but yeah, like with the rewards we get, you're basically close enough to hitting pity. At least one pity for anniversary. But then they have they unleash the 3 5-star summer banner. 900 Saint Quartz is not enough. And all future servants give 3 Saint Quartz. Yes, that's true. But like this is like you'll be getting this in like one big chunk in anniversary because it's retroactive and it gets sent to your gift box. So, like, I remember, like, I ended up getting, like, I think 500 plus Saint Quartz in the gift box because of that for my JP account. So, yeah. And, like, this number, this 615 Saint Quartz is not, like, the final number. If I get, let's say, Bazette, that's another 3. If I get Hephaestion, that's another 3. So, like, it could still be more. It just depends. Ash gives 3 quartz. Ah! I forgot about that. Yeah. But like I believe if you have every single servant in the game, you get 933 Saint Quartz if you have all the servants in the game. I believe that's the number you get. I'll have to double check. That's how many you get if you have all of the servants, and all of them are grailed. Not grailed, sorry. All of them are fully final ascension. Yeah. So it's a lot. Myru, hello. What's up? See, is there anything else that I want to do? Yeah, I have to do the whole New Year panel thing. But I believe like not all of them are unlocked yet. You'd have to like wait until the 5th for all of them to be unlocked. So I was like, I kind of hated that I can't do all of them in one go. That's the same with the JP server.
我ながらいい調整だ。
Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I still have a lot of rank up quests I can actually do. Rank up quests, interludes. So they're like, if I'm really desperate for Saint Quartz, I could do these, like as like kind of like an emergency fund in a way. Ooh. Oh, I guess I was surprised yesterday. Although, like, I didn't stream the other day because like I was tired. But like I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. Anyways, I got a surprise in my email. Any Arknights any Arknight players here or people familiar with Arknights? I was able to get into the Enfield beta, so that starts next week on the 12th. So I will be playing that next week. So excited! Yay! Where's the best place to use teapots for the most amount? Right now, if you still have your teapots, I would not recommend using them just yet. I would suggest you wait for Valentine's. The teapots should still be available during Valentine's. The reason why I say that is because, like, if you really want to like make the most out of the teapots, you wait for the events that give. That give the like much more higher bond points. For NA, there's the Barbatos raid. Yeah, actually the Barbatos raid does give quite a bit of bond, but like there's like only specific servants get the bond bonus. The thing with with Valentine's, this coming Valentine's, how bond works is the more you use a party for farming, the higher their bond score will be. So like you basically get different ranks of bond during Valentine's. And if you get your servant to like the more you use the servant, the higher their in-event rank will be. So once they get to S rank, their bond bonus will be a lot bigger. So your goal for Valentine's is to get the servants you want bonded for an entire party. You want to get them all to like S rank and then start using the teapots. Because like what I did in right now I used up all of my Saint Quartz, which of course sorry, not Saint Quartz, teapots, because I used it during the Barbatos not Barbatos, I used it during the Tunguska raid, and that gave quite a lot of bond points. But I believe we will get more as Valentine rolls around. And how I did it in JP is I waited for like my entire party to be S rank. JP's teapots only until the 15th. JP's teapots, really? Oh yeah, I'll have to check on that actually. Well, I mean, I guess it's not all that bad. Ordeal Call does give quite a lot of bonds, so you could use it in Ordeal Call stages, which I'll probably have to do. To be honest, like, I have been lazy farming the Ordeal Call stages. I hate farming them. Let me see. I've already used all my teapots, so I don't have any. Or at least I think I've used all of them, so I can't use them. But yeah, they last until the 15th. See, in the panel, do we get Saint Quartz in the panel? Oh, no, not Saint Quartz. I mean, yes, we do, but do we get teapots in the panel? Doesn't look like it. So yeah. Oh, have you guys watched the Ina and Crony stream? They did a stream for FGO yesterday, I believe. You guys watch it? Sonar with the raid, thank you. Hello everybody. Your teapot said it's still good. Oh yeah, the teapots in NA it's still good for almost 2 months. So you'll be able to use it for Valentine's. How's it going, everybody? Nina X Luck, yeah. She got the servant she wanted. I'm like, oh, like, and then Crony apparently did also the. Although she wasn't able to show it on stream, but Crony did the Start Dash GSSR. I feel like, oh, she didn't get someone she wanted. You could tell from her voice. But yeah, like, I'm really glad that Ina will be playing more FGO on stream. Ina is one of the few VTubers I actually like watching. I just like how, you know, the whole vibe of Ina's streams are relaxing. Although I do like the occasional Pecora gotcha summons. Those are interesting, but you know, I can't wait to see how Ina's stream will be for FGO. Need to get your Lambda to bond 12 before she next Lotto, so she can get her. You can get her to 120. Yeah. I really hope they fix servant coins soon. Like, I hate it how it's being handled now. I really wish they would fix it. You needed a 6 copy of Lambda so you can just get to 120 before bond 15. It's kind of stupid, yeah. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, really. Like they have acknowledged that they have heard the players' feedback regarding coins, like the servant coins, and yet till now they really haven't done anything about it. It feels like they're just really just holding off on doing it till the last possible, like fixing it until the last possible moment. And from the sounds of it, they already have a fix. They're just really like holding back on implementing it for the Moonies. I don't know. I'd just like to think that sooner rather than later, fix the servant coins. Honestly, like I'm like, how would you fix servant coins? Like, what would be the way for you to be able to get servant coins? If it's locked behind story, NA will be screwed. Yeah, because we would have to wait 2 years for that point in time, right? Yeah, I'm hoping it's not story locked. Which is what happened with Grail casting. And if anybody doesn't know yet how Grail casting works, you have to have cleared the Tunguska epilogue. Where is it? It disappeared already for me, but yeah, you'd have to clear the Tunguska epilogue to be able to unlock Grail casting. And you can find it in the Da Vinci shop. It's like all the way down here. Holy Grail casting. And you can make 2 Grails every month. But the thing is, you would need to use 2,000 servant coins to be able to make 1 Grail. I could technically do it. I'll just do it with like units I don't want or don't really care about. But like, if you're gonna do this system, only do it when you have enough coins. Because if you forget about this and the server resets, I believe you will lose the progress once the server resets. You'll lose all the coins that you like here, for example. I can just put in like halfway through, but if you don't finish this bar, when the server resets, this bar will disappear. You lose the progress, yeah. So best to really just make sure you have enough before committing the servant coins. And like, it tells you like how many more you need, so it shouldn't really be too much of a hassle. So like here, I need 501, so it stops it right away, even though I have 610. So at least I have enough. If anything, I really wish there was a way to lock servant coins. Like, I mean, sure, when you click on a servant coin that's of a limited unit, like for example, oh wait, I can't demonstrate anymore because I already did the last one. But like for example, if you click on a limited servant, like for example, Ku Caster, and you press or Nobukatsu, let's say, or a high rarity unit like a 4-star or a 5-star. When you do click on Cast Grail, it will give an additional prompt that, are you sure you want to use these coins, because these are limited units. I just wish you, like, I mean, sure, that's an additional protection from doing the wrong thing, but I just wish there was a way to just lock the coins outright. That's my only criticism about this system. But yeah, you can only unlock the Holy Grail casting once once you have once you've cleared the epilogue of Tunguska. The Tunguska epilogue.
当店が扱う服は最高品質の霊衣のみ。
Done all of them?
皆様方のご融資をさらに引き立てること間違い。
レアものだね。任せて。これがいいかな。それともあれがいいかな。
It's a matter of deciding which service you don't want to advance any further. Yeah. I mean, if you really want to go about it and not have to worry about it, like, you can already just like start unlocking appends for servants. And like, of course, it's really up to you if you're gonna grill them to 120. But like, once you get to that point, like, you can just like keep burning coins. I believe to unlock an append only requires the coins. It does not require QP or anything. Yeah, it just requires coins, so you could just use that. So as long as you unlock it, you shouldn't have any much problem. I need to finish grailing my saber to 120. My bunny Artoria is already grailed to 120. And I can also unlock an append skill. I might do that. But the thing is, I like, even like with bunny Artoria, I have not unlocked the mana loading because like I'm worried that like in the future we might end up getting 2 more append skills, and I'm definitely not willing to go get more copies of a servant, especially if they still haven't fixed the coin system till that point and they decide to add more append skills. I'm just gonna hate the devs if they do that. They add more skills and yet there's no fix for servant coins. I feel like that would just be like overkill. More append skills would throw your plans into chaos. Yes, chaos. Oh yeah, Coin Sky of Dark. I believe the priority is just skill 1. Everything else you don't really have to worry about with Coin Sky of Dark. The NP5, yeah. Bows. Someone should clip that so if it happens in the future, we can let future CC know his past self was right. I don't know. Sleepy noises? Yeah, I had a long day at work, what can I say? I'll end up with hundreds of grails and after 120, man, since there'll be no one else you'll grail till they release more servants? Huh? Wait. I just remembered Koyanskaya. I can't wait until we get the Spiritron dress for Koyanskaya. It's basically the final ascension. Well, the final ascension is essentially the second ascension, just without the coat. And we do get that Spiritron dress eventually. I'm just waiting for that. Innovator Bunny. Awful evil. Ooh. Independent Action EX. Quiet Sky of Light does not require a master. Never breaking a promise, unlike humans. A 7 drive. NP type anti-world. Maximum targets 1 city. Uh-huh. Also, when we actually get story on light, yeah. In this form, she possesses the right to use any and all weapons humans have ever created. Despite her light attributes, she still hates humans just as much as ever. Incidentally, this Koyanskaya is a bunny, not a fox. Right. Innovator Bunny. Did it say there anywhere? Aside from the voice lines she makes. Nope. Other half of Koyanskaya, which split from her during sealing of Lost Belt East 4. This half is the Koyanskaya who mocks and abuses humanity. Use Tamamo no Mai absent any intent to become a good wife. Alright, I need to increase her bond. Did I pull on the melt banner? Yep, I only got Salter. I mean, I say only, but I was able to get Salter. It does say she's not a... Yes, she is not a Tamamo variant. Or at least she's not a tail. Hypocrite. Ah, well. That's just her nature. I guess I'll just keep her in the back line for now. Much as I would like to use her as the DPS, it does have some struggles. Some. Working, be back later. Alright, alright. You have anything left from the one main banner? I think you might try your luck. NP2 melt? Hmm.
データは十分手玉にとって差し上げます。完全配列、はい、NS サービスです。もちろんお望みが裏切り目を背けないで。それは絶えず見た滅びの運。最果てにありながらトリガースロードレスキャメル。
Enemies in the server that fights beside us. Some characters I get, like with Morgan, even though I don't like Morgan. Most about story, but like while Beast Nero takes immersion out of the game at times. Yeah, I guess there is that. Yeah, I need to focus on those interludes that allow me to do the ones with servants I don't have. Like, I've been slacking on those. It's like missed opportunity for Saint Quartz. I should be able to kill it with that. Yep, okay, good. It feels awkward, like literally a few minutes ago we were just at each other's throats fighting. Isn't even supposed to be summoned beast yet. Beast near. Yeah. Like I was never expecting like them to actually have like Beast Nero, like, you know, Beast Nero actually be Beast class. But yeah, like there are certain servants like I'm like, why are they summonable? But like I'm kind of happy that they are. Summons Draco even after start. Yeah, that's another thing. You summon the enemy your servant you're fighting and you have them fight each other.
完全敗北完全敗北よろしくて
Ah, fudge. That was a mistake. Ah.
目を背け
Oh well.
そういいでしょう私の
Should be
足は
fine. The last enemy should be a single target.
ロードレスキャメロット
Have to hope I have at least one face card for Morgan on the third turn. Nope, I won't have any face cards because I got them all here already. Oh well, command spell it is then.
あまり悩ませない番
イノベーション始めますイノベーション始めます
ほうめよく言いました事実神戸を垂れよ今日
Don't even get me started on Rasputin. Yeah.
なお一人通るにあたわず
Way I always seen it is really lucky to have any servants answer at all.
Sa どこから潰したもの
そのように失礼こちらの話ですはい NSS サービスですもちろんお望みのままに
すべてを灰に
いかほど
それは絶えず見た滅びの海最果てにありながら取り回す私ロードレスキャメ
仕事とはいえ
Going to
私
pay
も
bond for Saber a Pen takes too long.
実に成績そして趣味を優先で楽しませていただきましたわ
For me, I try. I mean, I get like the sense of immersion is kind of broken, but like I'm just like I'm just happy to have the servant. I try not to worry about it too much, but yes, I get the point. Like it just doesn't make sense sometimes.
任せなさいふさわしい敵である
Enemy of my enemy is my friend, even though the enemy is the enemy.
はい NSS サービスですはち切れそうでしょお望みのままに
暗き
あげいいで
水
しょ
Exactly.
それは絶
But
えず見
yeah.
た滅びの海最果てにありながら取り回す私ロードレスキャメル
Fluffy tails means friend. Uh-huh. Sure.
手に入らない簡単に終わらないようにさてどこから潰したもの
気の買い付け放題扱ってあげましょう
暗い目を背けないでそういいでしょう私の足元に許しを請いなさい落ちよロードレスキャメロットモルゴース内側から終わる公園にやっと血がたぎってきたのに終わりだなんて いつの世も反乱分子は物足りませんね。
Spagoo and Glio with the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Life of Olga. Speaking of Olga, like I have a feeling like we're gonna be getting her once the whole ordeal call arc is done. We won't be getting her anytime soon. Unless of course they pick up the pace of the freaking ordeal call chapters, which I wish they would do.
マスター、なんと今年はまた
Oh,
こ
teapots.
れまでとは違うタイプのお雑煮が出現したそうです。
Yes, I do get
まさ
teapots.
かこんなにもバリエーション。慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいもの、受け取り忘れにはご注意ください。
Mutant to an extent. I think one main story chapter per year is fine. It ain't, man. Before we used to have multiple chapters in a year, and then it just kept getting worse and worse. And I hate it. Like, we've been like what? We've been stuck on this freaking Lost Belt for like 5 years already? Jeez, man. Come on, let's move on. He technically on the top of the ladder is strongest Negus in human history.
落ち着いて、油断なきように。
I'm like, but you know, I'm really wondering what they're going to do after this this whole Lost Belt arc.
もちろんお望みのままに。
Like, I've pretty much given what my theory is like, or at least what kind of arc we would be next.
これは
まあ
はい
大胆。
この赤の星の
Mushroom Man.
血を照らす命の証見るがいい。エクステージ開幕。
イノベーション始めます。
そういう突撃正面受け逃がしはしない。
What? I think I can handle that with just the Buster cards.
それが
こちらの話です。
Yep.
騎士の誓いは破れない。
Oh, that's interesting. He's not aligned with the center. New bug. Yeah, well, at least it doesn't affect it too much.
我が進化よ。玉座の支度はできている。
サービスです。お参りしておきます。
宝具よくいい判断です。そういいでしょう。私の足元で許しを請いなさい。落ちよロードレスキャメロット。手に入らない簡単に終わらないよ。さてどこから潰したもの。
きなこの火薬の匂い。
目をよく言いました。それは絶えず見た滅びの夢。最果てにありながら取り回す私ロードレスキャメロット。
Yarmid.
イノベーション始めます。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。簡単に終わらないように。そのように暗き
失
水
礼。
あくまで彼氏です。
それは絶えず見た滅びの夢。最果てにありながら取り回すロードレスキャメロット。
浮気現場雨のように。
Ah, dang it. Ah, he's gonna die. It's fine.
何を喜んでいるの私が出たのです。勝利は約束されていたは
Wand
ず
up.
です。
Yay! Oh, you know what? I just realized my Korean Sky of Light is NP2. I totally forgot I got her NP2 without trying. Eh, boy. I keep thinking she's NP1 because in JP she's always been NP1.
は十分毛玉にとって差し上げます。イノベーション始めます。暗きよく見ました。そういいでしょう。私の足元で許しを乞います。落ちよロードレスキャメロット。
Eon and the Dragon. Okay.
さてどこから手に入らないさてどこから潰してよろそのようにはいこちらの話です。もちろん物よく見ました。それは絶えず見た滅びの夢最果てにありながらトリバースロードレスキャメル。仕事とはいえ私も女ですので実利成績そして趣味を優先で楽しませていただきましたわ。
Rank up. Okay.
マスター、なんと今年はまたこれまでとは違うタイプのお雑煮が出現したそうです。小さなことからコツコツとですね。一歩一歩着実。
There we go. We got the same quads.
マスター。
Alright.
なんと今年はまたこれまでとは違う
Alright, chat. I'm gonna finish stream. Ryoma and the damage is higher than you thought. Yeah, Ryoma is quite strong. I think the reason, but since Ryoma is strong, he has a slightly harder time to loop, I think. But then again, I'm not sure. Sorry, I need to double check. But which Ryoma are you talking about? The Welfare or the Lancer? Lancer. Yeah, like Ryoma Lancer is pretty powerful. And he is an arts looper, so there is that. But yeah, chat, I'm gonna get some sleep. It's Friday tomorrow, so yay. Did they make any announcement on when the JP side of things is gonna like have a collab? They didn't, right? Wait there. Remnant collaboration. They just say it's in mid-January, so it's probably maybe next week still. You know, like, that's one of the annoying things I find. Like, the whole servant identity for, Takeru, like, you basically found out his, like, true name, like, towards, like, the end. And yet here in FGO, they just, like, spoil it. What event after New Year? Case Files for NA, which is like the rerun, but it has additional story. And then Samurai Remnant collab on JP, which is gonna be around mid-year January. Maintenance is on the 9th. Ooh, okay. And they're assuming that you already played as Samurai Remnant. Yeah, I guess, but still, they could have done like the whole, you know, Shinjuku, like, or Assassin of Shinjuku or Assassin of, you know, stuff like that. Like where they could have hid the true meaning. Koei Tecmo published an article with Nasu and Takeuchi who said Saber's name several times. So cat's out of the bag. Ah, okay. Case file? Rain's case files? Or El Meloy case file? So it will be Hephaestion or Faker that will be the 4-star that's on Raid Up. Along with Rain's. Gray rerun? Yes, yes. And I believe that's also when Gray gets a buff. Where her NP now has a 10% refund and a invuln pierce, I think. Okay. Luvia. Oh, right. Speaking of Luvia, I need to... Because I got Luvia on NA along with Salter, so I need to... get that NP level. So now my Luvia on JP is now NP3. Now she can join Artorias squad with that refund. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. It's good that they gave her that bump in the refund. But yeah, chat, I'm going to bed. Good night. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will be back tomorrow. Honestly, I'm still kind of debating on what I'm going to stream tomorrow. Whether it would be more FGO or probably one of the other gachas. Because I do want to, like, there's stuff in Honkai Star Rail I got to do. Or maybe in PGR or Aether Gazer. So we'll see. But yeah, we got a ways to wait. Like, it's kind of like a dead week on both NA and JP. Because, like, we'll be getting the stuff probably next week. So, gotta wait for that. So, for now, good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will be back tomorrow with another stream. Same time, same place. Good night. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.